Hello gang, happy Friday. It's Leanne here, and today I am devoting this new tutorial to FAQ Food and Fit Friday, or Food and Fit FAQ Friday. I am preparing to launch my July Level Up Lean Muscle Building program for women ages 30 plus. And so I had some frequently asked questions that came up within the group from my June Level Up group, which is a group that's going on right now with about 7 ladies. And so I'm gonna help spread the knowledge. So the first question I received was, when should you schedule your aerobic activity, your cardio, for maximum fat burning effect or for maximum fat loss? And actually, to answer that question, there's not a whole lot of research or evidence that supports, exercising in the morning versus exercising in the evening versus exercising in a fasted state where you don't eat any food. There's not really any specific evidence that strongly supports that one is better than the other, but rather scheduling your cardio session when you're most likely gonna get it done, when you're most likely gonna accomplish it, check it off your list and crush it. And that's the best advice, is schedule your cardio session based upon the time where you're most likely to stick with it, right? Do you agree? The second most common question I receive within the Level Up group is, what is the best way to lose fat? What is the best way to lose fat? Is it diet? Is it exercise? Is it slow and steady cardio only? Is it weights and cardio? Is it high intensity interval training? And basically it's all of the above, right? It's both diet and exercise, and how you choose to move or to sweat that matters. So there's tons of research that shows that combining both resistance training, so strength training, with nutritional guidelines or nutritional dieting is the most effective and healthy way to revamp your body composition. So to basically lose body fat while maintaining muscle. And maintaining muscle gets more important as we age because we begin to lose bone density, our bones become weaker, and we're more prone to injuries. So resistance training is key to help preventing that or staving that process off, that losing bone density off. So my best recommendation is to, if you're looking to accelerate your fat loss, is to combine both cardio training and resistance training, whether you use additional weights or body weight to start, and also focusing on full body exercises. The more muscles you can recruit during one exercise, the better for your calorie burn. So if your main goal is fat loss, I wouldn't recommend like isolating body parts. Like you wouldn't do like a chest and biceps day, or you wouldn't do like a back and tricep day. You would try to hit the whole body or total body, all your muscles, upper and lower, a few times a week. So if you have more questions with that, my Lean Muscle Building program, which will start in July, is a great opportunity for you to get familiar with all that kind of stuff, work in a supportive environment, and have access to me as your one-on-one coach to help navigate you through that process. So the next question is, what is the best way to reduce your body fat if you're strapped for time? Okay, so this goes back to how you sweat matters. So if you're strapped for time and you have to get in and out of whatever it is you're doing, in and out of the gym, or you have to get your workout in, studies have shown that while both high intensity training, also known as HIIT, high intensity interval training, HIIT, and moderate steady state training like jogging, walking, cycling, swimming, while both of those things can improve your body composition, like help you lean out and lose body fat, you can see the same type of results, the same type of body fat losses in 40% less the time with the intervals, with high intensity interval training. So that is why high HIIT is so popular these days, because you don't have to spend a whole lot of time doing HIIT, but the intensity is so high, that's why the duration is pretty short. So you have to make sure you're hitting the appropriate intensities when you're devoting a short amount of time to HIIT. So there is but you can't do HIIT every day. You know, your body needs rest, recovery, your muscles need repair and recovery, and so you can't do HIIT every day. So you should do HIIT maybe 2 to 3 times a week in between your strength training sessions, and then sprinkle in these steady state, moderate intensity sessions like walking, cycling, swimming, jogging throughout the week. And again, if you have questions, the Level Up program will take all of that guesswork out for you by providing you with a customized program for you to follow over the 4 weeks, and we start that in July. So the next question is, can drinking more water help me lose weight? Can drinking more water help me lose weight? So basically, it's sort of like one of those tricks where it's not directly helping you lose weight in terms of like, if you have so much water in your system, then you're gonna lose X amount of body fat or something, but it's more of the satiety, the making you feel full longer. So drinking water does weigh down your stomach, meaning it just fills up your stomach and making you feel fuller, so you eat less. So the tip or the trick here is drinking 2 cups of water, 16 ounces of water, 30 minutes before each meal. That is a way to help you with portion control. So if you're struggling with overeating, portion control, when you're sitting down at a meal, try this tip. 30 minutes before you sit down to eat that meal, go ahead and drink 16 ounces of water. Wait 30 minutes and then have your meal. If you try, let me know if that works for you. And again, this has to go back to all what I've been talking about over the past several weeks with our trainings in terms of nutrition, the cravings, right? So the water will help you just with the portion control side and making you feel fuller. So make sure when you sit down to eat your real food, your real meal, you're not distracted, like not on the phone, not watching TV, that you're not on the go, that you're really mindful of eating your meal at that time, okay? And then the last question for today was, you know, I have a few clients that feel like the biggest obstacle is to lose the fat that they want to lose or lose the weight that they want to lose. And that once they lose the weight, maintenance of that weight loss will be so much easier. Like they just have to go through the struggle bus, ride the struggle bus for a bit until they lose like say 30 pounds, and then it'll be easier. And in actuality, it doesn't work that way. Because as your body is so smart, gang. Your body is so smart. As you lose weight, your body kind of senses this calorie deficit, okay? And so it kind of goes into what we've all heard people talk about, this starvation mode. But basically, it's just your metabolism slows down a little bit to accommodate that calorie deficit, okay? So it's actually, because it slows down, it actually is making your body, making it easier for you to actually pack back on the pounds. So it's kind of like catch-22, like a rock in a hard place, right? But research has shown that if you're able to keep the weight off for a year, yes, gang, this is not a 6-week program, a 12-week program. This is not a 6-month. This is a lifetime, daily, consistent, habitual process. If you're able to keep your weight loss off for a year, your body will then accept that new weight or that new body fat percentage as its new normal. And then your levels of this appetite suppressing hormone, it increases, okay? So then you're adjusting, your cravings are going down because this hormone increases, and then the appetite increasing hormones decrease. So the appetite suppressing hormones increase, the appetite increasing hormones decrease, and then it makes it easier for you to kind of maintain your slimmer body or your new physique. But again, that was in studies done for people following them over a year. And we all know that the trend is that most people who lose weight gain back their weight within 6 months to the first year, okay? So and what we also know is that the current diet culture, right, eat less, exercise more, has a 95% failure rate. Okay, study upon study, 95% failure rate. So what that tells you is only 5% of people eating less and exercising more are keeping their weight off. So who wants to like undertake that program, right? Who wants to go on that program? Eat less, exercise more for a 5% success rate? Of course not. Anyway, thanks for joining me for FAQ Food and Fit Friday. My name is Leanne, and again, I'm currently enrolling women ages 30 plus in my Level Up July program. It's a lean muscle building program for women ages 30 plus, where you get customized macros and metcons for your body, your ability, your availability, and your access. You are going to work with me one-on-one and have the support of our private Facebook group for community and camaraderie. And also, it's going to be, if you're new to strength training, this is a great easy access way to work with a coach. The lowest level of barrier to entry in terms of working one-on-one with someone like me, a private coach, to really help you figure out what exercises work best for your body, because we're so different, right? Everybody is different. So I hope this was helpful. If it is, let me know, shoot me a comment. Also, if you feel like you know of anyone who could benefit from a program like this, please send them my way, send them my information. You shoot me their information and I'll reach out to them, because I am, trying to build up my small business. All right, gang, have a great weekend. Thank you. Hi, Bubs. Hello. Aloha.